Hello everyone, my name is Eric. I'm currently a freshman student at UC Santa Barbara in California. What I'm majoring is film and media studies, and I study film. So today, I'd like to tell you a conception in what I study, film industry. This is called auteur system in the traditional movie system. So, to know about author system, which in French is auteur, we'd like to know about the traditional way of telling a story. Take Forrest Gump by Robert Zemeckis as example. So in Forrest Gump, the main character, which is Gump, he was born in the 50s and he went to universities in the 60s. He went to Vietnam in the 70s. He came back and made some shrimp industry in the 90s. You see, this followed the storyline of the American history. And as so, following this history storyline, Forrest Gump grew up and become a man himself. And finally, in the end of the film, he had a son, if I remember. However, the auteur system made very different films. Let's take a traditional auteur system movie. For example, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. So in Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino, he made the storyline very different. So we have three scenes in the film Pulp Fiction. The main character, played by John Travolta, he got injured in the first scene and he actually died in the second scene. And he was very well and came to the end of the story at the third scene. So you see a dead man came alive in the final ending of the film. This is very different from the traditional storyline, which created a different logic for the viewers, which is for the audience. So auteur systems means films that would have a very different storyline and a very different personal style of the director. What I like is the author systems films because they are independent stories that I have my personal experience lying.